High Level Release Radar, where we recap all of the new releases that rolled out over the past week. Here we are, Ryan, again. Happy Friday to you.
Happy Friday. It's been a glorious week and it's sad to see it go, but we've got a lot of fun stuff to share.
I feel like it's been a pretty heavy week for releases. I think there's some good stuff in here that we're going to cover today.
Great stuff, great town halls, good feedback, and a lot of great results.
Excellent. I'm just sending us live in the community, so we should be streaming in all of the places. But as always, if you can see us and you can hear us, please say hello in the comments. Opening up the chat window now, and we'll see who our first check-in is going to be. But what do you say we hop into some releases, Ryan?
All righty, let's do it.
Ryan, are you there? Do we have a delay? We were worried about a little technical difficulty today, but all right, there you are.
Yeah, can you hear me?
Okay. I can. Before we hop into some releases, though, let's remind everybody that we are going to India. We are, in less than a month, going to be in India rolling out the first High Level Live of 2026. The tickets are on sale right now, and they are the most affordably priced ticket we have ever offered. I believe the flash sale's still running this week. Don't quote me on that, but it was $97. So hit the QR code or hit that URL and grab yourself a ticket before they are gone. All right, let's talk about releases. First up from this week, Community's got an update. We now have a new course added, the AI Directory Edge. I haven't seen this one, but that sounds exciting.
Yeah, a lot of great courses getting added to the community. So this is a good reminder to hit that QR code if you're not part of our official High Level community. To go ahead and do that, and then go to the Learning tab, and we're constantly adding more and more courses from the community, from folks that are actually experts in various aspects of marketing, using High Level, etc. So,
yep. Check it out. We got a lot of good stuff in there that's been added lately. And we got a lot of check-ins coming in, Ryan. We got Kia Ora. Good morning. Time for the weekend, baby. Yes, it is, Heidi. Happy weekend to you. The Home Inspectors is back. He's sorry he missed us the last couple of weeks, but all that matters is that you're here today. Hopefully you're staying warm up there in Chicago.
Yeah, not a lot of roof inspections this time of the year.
Let's we had another course added this week. That's right. We had two courses. A familiar face here, Tina, dropped an e-com store setup course that is also live in the library. You're going to want to check that one out as well. And speaking of which, oops. Woohoo, it must be Friday. That's right, Westlife. I was going to say, we've got Tina right here saying hello herself. Thanks so much for making that course, Tina. Super pumped up on that. All right, here we go with our releases. The first of the week, Conversation AI got an update. We increased the message limit from 25 to 100. This is what the maximum it can send in one conversation?
Yeah, so if you want to have a longer conversation with the AI, then you can do that. If my math is correct, that's a 4x improvement, so it must be 4 times better. But again, generally want to limit those a little bit, but there's definitely some use cases where you want to expand it, so you now have that flexibility if you need it. But yeah, there it is.
Love it. Love it. Next up, we had internationalization update, language selection, and persistence on the login page. Nice. So the internationalization has rolled out even to the login pages, which is sweet.
Yeah, so select your language. It will remain that way. That's what persistence is all about. And the march continues for internationalization. In fact, I think our next one is another peek at all the cool stuff we're doing with languages.
Yeah, there we go. Multi-language support for notifications as well. Nice. Very nice.
Yep. So the emails, the push notifications that come into that sidebar there, those are now fully customizable for language.
Oh, I love it. Oh, as do I love this next one. We have video thumbnails and preview playback. We had somebody complaining about this one just last week, right? Like,
yeah.
I saw somebody like, what? Still no thumbnail previews? Well, this is the week. we now get the previews of the videos in addition to the images.
Yes. One important note: this is not a retroactive thing. So if you want them, you just click on it, like I'm showing here in the video, and it will auto generate when you go to preview it. So, and then that'll stay there. The other cool thing is that it auto plays on hover. So if you're just kind of going through and scanning through, you can actually just hover over a particular video, and you'll get a little replay there.
That's really nice. I love it. There's all sorts of these little subtle updates rolling out for Media Library, making it better and better. I saw some designs for like on that hover state, we'll have the edit icon right there to make it easier to realize you can edit. Lots of good stuff rolling out. We got a lot of check-ins to get through, Ryan. Tomorrow, I believe I pulled you up and I forgot to shout it out. Hello from Bentonville. Nice to see you as well.
What's up, Bentonville?
Yeah, we got Scott checking in. Hey to you. We got a happy January from Foggy, Washington State. I feel like that's part of your charm up there.
Stay positive. Don't let that fog get you down.
Yeah, that's part of the persona that we all dream about if we're going to go up there, right? And let's do one more before we check out our next release. Oh, David's saying hi to Heidi, but not us. All right, Dave.
Fine.
Yeah. All right, Social Planner had an update. We now have short link URL tracking in statistics. I saw a lot of people really excited about that one.
Yeah, and I put in an additional slide. If you don't know, we have a link shortener or a short link, inserter wizard thing. So you can create short links, then you can use them, after you create it, you can use them in different posts. And this is essentially surfacing all the statistics around that. So when people click on it, then we can track what they're clicking. You can use ETM parameters if you're so inclined, etc. And love to see this update, but it does not, just to be really clear, it doesn't work for just regular links. There has to be some sort of tracking there, which we don't do by default. That's what the link shorteners are all about. So if you have questions about that, go check it out. Lots of amazing updates to the Social Planner, by the way, and a lot more coming. So if you haven't used that recently, now's a good time to go check it out.
That's a great point. The Social Planner has really come so far over the past year. If you haven't checked it out, you want to check it out. I think you'll be pleasantly surprised at how awesome and easy it is to schedule content across all the major networks. Oh, check out this check-in, Ryan. We've got Andrew McEwen checking in from Scotland. That is a great Scottish name. Happy Friday to you.
That is an amazing Scottish name. Have a single malt for us.
That's right. I was in Scotland not too long ago, Ryan. What a great country.
And you didn't have a single malt. I recall the conversation.
Right.
The one place. We forgot.
So stupid. All right. Social Planner had another update from this week. We have expanded Instagram statistics support. And this is via the new direct login. You want to talk about this a little bit here, Ryan?
Yeah. So we're trying to pull apart some of these things that required, like, hey, you got to log into Facebook and then and then connect to your Instagram account. What if you just want to use Instagram on its own? And so this is a bit of a structural change in the back end. So it'll allow for more and more of this type of thing where you just want to log into one certain account, and we have that ability now with Instagram, and that'll come out to more and more platforms as well.
Should we spill the beans on what this is going to open up? Did we spill the beans already?
I don't think we have. Why don't you do the honors?
Let's do it, because I'm trying everything I can to motivate the product team to get this out faster than originally planned. So if you guys want it as well, let us know in the comments so that we can show the team, look, we got to get this out ASAP. This new direct login via Instagram opens up the ability for us, because we are number 2 in line for the Meta API, I'm told, to be able to do the DM to new follower to DM automation. So imagine every new follower on Instagram automatically gets a DM saying whatever you want it to say. Like, thanks for the follow. Can I send you my free thing as a thank you? Imagine the results that you would get and the conversations you could generate if you could automate a DM to every new follower. If you want it, let us know. and we'll pass
Yeah,
that on to the
flood the
team.
comments. We will pour gasoline on the fire.
That's
But
right.
to be clear, they are moving quick on this. But, a little encouragement never hurts.
They are, but we're doing everything we can to get that baby out. All right, Social Planner got another update this week. We now have statistic widget support in dashboards for the social media activity. This one's really cool.
Super cool. Let's say that you have somebody that's only looking at reporting. You don't have to bother them with going into the social planner, going to the statistics page, etc. You can just be displayed in a specific custom dashboard that has all kinds of widgets for total posts. You've got social by post by social, channel, daily count, etc. So we're going to be using this internally as well. But
Absolutely.
it's a really good way to kind of keep tabs on like what's happening, how much you're posting, what the engagement's like, etc.
Huge for
Mm-hmm.
those of us providing social services to businesses. And if you're a business owner yourself, you want to see this kind of stuff. So that's awesome. We got to check in from Enrique Alvarez Hernandez. He must be from Scotland as well, Ryan. No, he's in sunny Cancun, Mexico. Doesn't that sound lovely?
I was there recently, or at least nearby. We waved as we passed along.
Yep, they got that crystal blue water over there. Let's do one more
It's
check-in as well.
gorgeous.
We got your webmaster checking in from Santa Cruz. Santa Cruz, Mexico or California, I wonder. Perhaps we'll find out. All right, next up, Ecom got an update. We now have the abandoned checkout workflow trigger. This is cool, and I saw some confusion around because the Shopify triggers say like being deprecated on them, and this is why they're not going away. They're just coming. They're moving into this all-encompassing trigger that's now out.
Yeah. So actually, we get a lot of new workflow triggers specifically for ecom. This is probably one of the bigger ones, I would say. A lot of things you can do with abandoned checkout workflows. So trigger that off, and you can designate all kinds of cool little filters there, what the cart value was, stuff like that. So love to see this.
Yeah, this is sweet because to clarify, this works for high-level ecom sites as well as Shopify sites. You basically just choose in the filters what's going on here, and now we don't need multiple triggers for the same action. It all works from the one trigger. So love the little cleanup action we did there as this one rolled out. We got a check-in from Tony over in East Texas. Hopefully you guys are ice-free by now. Not sure. Or you getting hit again? Isn't there another storm coming across the nation here?
There's something. It keeps getting colder, I feel like.
Oof. Sorry to hear that. Ecom got another update this week. Product review submitted workflow trigger. This is cool if you're using high-level ecom. Very useful to be able to trigger off of new reviews.
Oh, yeah. Just be able to reach out to the customer, log it someplace. A lot of great things you can do with this particular trigger.
Absolutely. We got some love for that shortened link feature over in the social planner. And we got a check-in from Maine. I don't feel like, have we ever had a check-in from Maine?
I think we have. Maine's been covered, but it's nice to see you.
It is nice to see. Maine sounds lovely for sure. Next up was another ecom update. We have the order fulfilled workflow trigger. Also very handy to be able to automate off of that status.
Absolutely. You can imagine a wait step and maybe like a request for review. All kinds of cool stuff there.
Love it. Ed recommend. I don't know why it took me so long to parse that username there. Ed recommends hello ever. Hello ever to you as well. Let's see what our next release was. Ooh, it's from the phone system. We now have the new A2P compliance validation that rolled out. This is a big deal, Ryan. You want to walk us through what's going on here?
Yes. So A2P, as I'm sure everybody is aware, has been a point of contention. It's not a point of contention we want to have happen, but it is the way that it is. So we've implemented a number, like a huge slew of countermeasures, I would say, help along the way. And this is one of the big ones. If you missed Sean's video, I don't know where you've been, but we did reduce or eliminate the resubmission fee. So that was step number one. That was a big one that we got across the board. And then this one is a compliance checker. So we're using AI, and this has been QA'd a lot. Okay, so we're not just throwing something in there and hoping for the best. And we're going through all the different steps and things that you need to do in order to get that A2P validation or verification done. And this is going to go through, it's not going to prevent you from submitting. So, hey, maybe you got to correct something, whatever. You can go ahead and submit, but you know exactly where things are definitely going to get flagged. And this should help out a ton when you're going through and trying to get these numbers approved, so you can figure out where the broken link is, like what's going to be a huge red flag, and prevent you from getting verified.
Yeah, absolutely. Huge props to the team. They knocked this thing out so fast because as soon as we heard about the updates from the carriers, the team got on it and they knocked this thing out. And I've seen a lot of people already commenting on how helpful it is. So hopefully this helps you get back on track with your A2P approvals, get them approved faster than ever, know exactly why it might not get approved so that you can go fix it. So I love the clarity that this brings to the process. Awesome job to the
Yes.
team. I think we have hit the point in the comments where people were talking about how bad they want that auto DM feature. Yes, Tina wants it. Keith's loving it. First Do Media is loving it. Yes, we want it. It's unanimous. I think it's unanimous. We need to make it happen, team. They're going to hate us, Ryan, but it's a hot feature.
Oh,
We
well.
need to get that baby out. Ad Manager got an update this week. We now have Google Demand Gen campaign support in the Ad Manager, which is really cool. Oh no, it's Ryan.
Yeah. So Demand Gen, if you're not aware, is a different type of campaign. It's basically going to put videos and creative in a lot of different places, not just a YouTube ad or what have you. It's going to kind of place it. I think about it a little bit like how Facebook will place it in Instagram feeds and DMs and stuff like that, or in the Messenger area. So this is a pretty popular use for doing video ads in particular, but you can do other creative with it too. So now we support that directly from the Ad Manager.
Yeah, super pumped up on the YouTube ads. That's awesome.
Yeah.
So underutilized. Ryan, I watch a lot of YouTube TV. Well, YouTube on my TV. Do you as well? I'd be curious.
Yeah, YouTube TV is kind of our cable, for
There
sure.
you go. All right.
A lot of Mark Rober going on too.
What about you guys? Are you watching YouTube on your TV? I think YouTube ads are such an underutilized opportunity. So this is cool that you can now launch them from our Ad Manager. What else happened this week? Chat Widget got an update where now you can mark any form as a required, right? So any custom field as required in the Chat Widget before that they can submit their message. Ryan?
Yes.
I think there's a
so you
delay
can add
going on here.
whatever custom field that you've got in there within your account, and you can mark that one as required.
Ryan's got a delay on his internet today. He did mention something weird when he signed in, so I'm gonna start banking on that, Ryan. I'll just chitter chatter and then you chime in whenever you hear it. All right. Okay. I see a lot of YouTube. Yes to the YouTube in the comments. So I think yes, we've confirmed it is underutilized resource. Hit the Ad Manager and start launching some YouTube ads. Contacts got an update this week. The Manage Smart List and the Restore actions moved over into a new 3-dot icon to the right of the screen. So nothing monumental.
That is correct. Trying to consolidate all the words on the page to make it a little easier to understand.
Yeah, definitely. We got Muniz Media Works keeping warm up in New York. Nice to hear. And we've got a check-in coming from Dan. Freezing up in Philadelphia. That makes me jealous, Dan. I miss it, but just pop over to McGillen's, get yourself a seat by the fire, a pitcher of Yingling, and you'll be right as rain. Next up, Voice AI got an update. We now have undo redo in the agent prompt. Who doesn't love a good undo tab? Oh my gosh, we've lost them all together. All right, we're riding solo here. You can now undo redo in your prompts as you're creating them over there in Voice AI, which is obviously Very handy. Andrew's backing me up. He's watching us on his YouTube, on his TV right now. There we go. Further reiterating the point, Ryan's back just in time for us to cover the enhancements that rolled out this week. Do you want to read through these, Ryan?
Yeah, so we've got public APIs for brand boards, pretty self-explanatory for the devs out there. We've got new endpoints for all that. We've got enhanced email statistics and Outlook rendering. So this would be for Outlook specific compatibility layers. Lots more stats improvements across the board, so that we're defaulting to the last 30 days instead of lifetime. So making everything much more consistent. And then in workflows, we've got expanded custom value picker for the if and the if else conditions. So that's going to cover things in if else like numeric scores and counts, dates, stuff like that. So a lot more expanded specific fields that are in the custom values picker. That's a good way to put that. The SaaS team also did a lot of cleanup, little rough edges here and there that they have ironed out for the V2 plan sync, handling payment links, and then user creation flows.
Love it. Sweet. Lots of good stuff. There was also lots of behind the scenes stuff, back-end updates I saw this week. A lot of things got some massive improvements on the back end, which is always great. All right, it's that time of the week where we talk about what's hitting labs. Again, if you're not in the habit of checking labs weekly, you want to get into that habit so that you are aware of what's going to roll out across the board ahead of time. This week, we had opportunities, bulk delete, and restore rolled into labs. So you're going to want to go and turn that on so you can start playing with it.
Yeah, I think the ability to do bulk actions for opportunities is pretty obvious, but the team wants to make sure that it's exactly the way that you need it. So again, there's a feedback section on each one of the labs features that are there. That is not an empty box that just gets filed away. The team looks at all of that stuff. So if you get specific feedback, it's a really good place to get it right to the team so they understand how it might need to get improved or changed.
Great point. Yep, the feedback is definitely valued, and labs is the mechanism to do it. We got consultant Arnell out in the Philippines checking in. We'll be heading your way this year in a couple of months, so hopefully we can meet up in person. And I saw another check-in coming from Morocco, Ryan. Doesn't that sound exciting?
All right.
Love to check out Morocco. All right, we've got our new segment of the week, some community shout outs. Let's see what Ryan dug up for us this week. Here we go. Loving the new A2P updates. You can spot compliance issues up front instead of waiting for rejection. There you go. I told you people are loving this one. It's super nice. Let us know what you think if you've used the new AI feature in A2P. And let's check out one more community shout out from the week. 150% growth over this last year. Still have a full-time job, grinding towards full-time. Go high level. Let's go. I love to see stuff like that. That's awesome. And super respect, right, Ryan? This is what it's all about. Yeah. Full-time job, but grinding away on the off hours, working towards
that. It's a good way to do it.
Financial
don't
freedom.
Get rid of the safety blanket, but keep going. You're getting there.
That's right. Let's give Sam some support in the comments. Show some love for somebody grinding it out, working towards that financial freedom. Love it. All right, Now it is time to talk about, what do we got here? Some ice cold upcoming releases. Well done, Ryan. Well done. Hopefully everybody's staying warm out there, I know it's...
Yeah, I'm not trying to make light of the cold conditions, just to be clear. But
yeah,
stay cool, stay warm.
When life throws you a polar vortex, you put your 80s gear on and you get out there and make some lemonade. I love it. All right, What's Ryan got for us this week? Coming soon. Enhanced mobile view editing for emails. Oh, this is cool. So what you can do in Funnel Website Builder, rolling over to email. Love it.
Yep. So what you're used to building for funnels and websites, it'll default to whatever view you're on. And then when you make edits there, it's not going to affect the other one. So you won't have to have this weird thing where you have some elements that are only visible in the desktop versus the mobile. You can then just change all these parameters based on the device that it's being displayed on.
It's so nice how it works in the funnel website builder. I love this thing. And so to see it roll over here is going to be great. That's fantastic. Holy smokes, Ryan. Look at this. -2 in Milwaukee, 32 in Milwaukee this week. That is insane.
Is that even possible? I didn't know that was
No, how's
possible.
that livable? Stay safe up there. Stay warm. All right, Ryan's got one more for us coming soon. What do we have? Multiple WhatsApp business account support. Wow. So we have coexist, and you're telling me now that you could connect multiple business accounts to one sub account? Is that what we're talking here?
Yeah,
Wow.
exactly. So this is I think more of a Q2, like early Q2 thing, but it's definitely in the works, and we are of course leveraging our fantastic relationship with Meta to get this done. That's where basically most of the limitations lie, is that we're pushing them, which is cool. You know, it's nice to be a leader here, but also this is going to be a tremendously useful situation for a lot of businesses that might have different numbers or different accounts, and they want it to all work under one high-level sub account.
Yeah, I was just thinking like franchises that want to manage it all, or you've got a couple of shops and you want to do it all at one sub account. That's pretty cool. I didn't even know that was possible. Sweet.
It's not yet, but it will be.
It is. It's coming soon. Don't forget, this one's not live, but it is coming soon. If you're loving WhatsApp and HighLevel, let us know in the comments, because I sure do. And we talked about that maybe last week, didn't we, Ryan? The power of WhatsApp. Before we break, as always, you know, Ryan, I saw the usage. I saw like a year-end usage comment in a document about the new video testimonial feature and how well it is being adopted and used. So I think we're on the money here, Ryan. This is a killer feature. If you haven't tried it out, what are you doing? Like, every business should be getting video testimonials, and the new collector in HighLevel, it works super, super well. If you'd love to test it out yourself, hit that QR code. You'll see how it works. You can leave us a video testimonial and you'll be our new best friend. Ryan needs more best friends. So
we need him.
We need them.
Get over there. We can always use more.
That's right. Let us know what you think of HighLevel. Check it out. Test out the new tool, and then go set it up for your own business and your clients as well, if you are helping folks out here. And yeah, let's end on that one, Ryan. So great week. Tons of updates. Some good coming soons. Check out Labs. Get in the habit of checking out Labs. And check out those 2 new courses that dropped this week. That's some good stuff to watch over the weekend. Until next Friday, we hope you all stay warm, stay safe, and have a great week.